Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and I have to say, last chapter of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair threw me for a loop. Damn, that was some kind of chapter, and I'm worried what would happen if more people would start to remember who they were at school. Are they also going to go off on the deep end, or is this something else? Well, I'm curious for chapter 4 now, so let's begin.
You serious?
Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it!
Damn it. I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on. We need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
Huh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. I have to agree with Nagito in this sense, because it's an autopsy. We see a lot of damage on the outside, a lot of it. However, we do not know what actually was the end of him. Was his head cut clean off? Did it break off with a hammer? Why is the hammer so clean? And what's going on with everything? It's just, there are some questions that we might know by just looking through him. And just like with any normal person, we need to do an autopsy on the actual cause of death. So, and Kazuichi is a mechanic and he would know what would actually end up destroying Nekomaru's body. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why you?
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Ouch! I am mighty again!
Damn it.
Ugh,
Jeez.
come on Kazuichi, what are you standing there for?
Ah,
Damn it, fine, I just have to do it right. I know I said I wanted to see his inside, but not like this. This is just too much.
well,
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just threatening me differently. Or he was treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent. But it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now, too. But why? Yeah, he's really high and mighty all of a sudden. There's no Monokuma in here, is there? No. Okay. We got a lot. Let's go from right to left. I hope I don't I am terribly sorry, but I simply cannot investigate Nekomaru's body.
But still,
I'm sure it's painful for Kazuichi to do something like this too. We can't let this go to waste. We need to find something, no matter what. She's staring at Nekomaru's body with terrifying eyes. Hey, blood's dripping from your fist.
I'm good.
It's nothing. I was just holding back my anger and dug my nails into my palm.
Damn it.
This is nothing. It doesn't hurt at all compared to Nekomaru. Akane?
I won't forgive you.
I'll never forgive the killer. I'll beat him up so bad they'll never walk again. Do I look at the body or... Now's not the time to look away. I need Kazuichi to disassemble Nekomaru. Okay. Kazuichi.
Damn it!
We've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before he even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too. Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Huh. Gundham, do you have something to add? Even mongrels like you possess a soul, and that soul resides within your heart. Well, it can reside throughout the entire body, but no matter how hard you search the insides of this machine, you will never find a heart.
What happened, sinner?
So where did Nekomaru's soul wander off to? It's interesting to think about, don't you agree? What? You haven't been helpful in any of the cases, then, have you?
Jeez.
Well, maybe the first one. Now's not the time to be staring into space. Don't make me repeat myself. Oh, jeez. Nagito, what happened to you? I think the school files really did him in. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it's not just me. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. Apparently Kazuichi is finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Okay. The only thing that I can see is different is the chest, so Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock clock's alarm was set for 7:30 AM. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30. Huh. Clock's alarm timer. But 7:30 AM is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 AM for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. We are all dependent on the clocks in the lounge. And Monokuma did say that everyone ditched Monokuma Taichi this morning. Yet everyone pretty much told that they were going for Monokuma Taichi on the exact time that they would needed to go. Huh. Did someone change the times on the clocks in the lounges? Especially because... And is that why Nekomaru actually went on the correct time? No, but then again he would have gone at 6:30 or 7 o'clock instead of 7:30. So that means... Huh. That's strange. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Hahaha! I have become a Time Lord! Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case. Why does this broken clock at 7:30 AM? Radio clock. Okay. There's something protruding from the back of Nekomaru's neck. It's a good night button that forces Nekomaru to enter sleep mode. By chance, did the killer press this and force Nekomaru into sleep mode? Maybe the killer really did press this to make Nekomaru enter sleep mode. I don't think anything else is... It's not different. I think that was the only thing that was different. So... Okay. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body. And it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Okay, what do you have to say? Wait, Fuyuhiko, where did you come from?
Jeez.
Nekomaru file isn't useful at all. Every time we get one, the information is all half-assed.
Fine.
Let me clarify. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sorry to say that I need you all to understand.
Hey.
You purposely don't write anything specific enough to lead to the killer's identity on purpose, right?
Yes!
Yes!
Hey,
It If I wrote something like that, you'd be able to find out who the blackened is.
That's right.
If that happens, the class trial won't get heated up.
You stupid brother.
Then you shouldn't have prepared it in the first place.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Oh, I like that soundtrack. Monomi is such a dumb child. Oh, that one is funny. You stupid little sister. You don't understand at all. The number of fans who are eagerly waiting for the moment I present the Monokuma file
Yahoo!
is over 100,000! 100,000 people? You're just trying to scare me with made up numbers.
It's true.
It's not made up. I have proof, you know.
Very nice.
Well, you wise guys should already know what that.
Hey!
Hey, no, they shouldn't. Don't make me say it. It's embarrassing.
You're so evil.
I'm not. Why did they come here again? I should have kept my mouth shut. Now I'm just exhausted. What the heck was that all about? Okay, Nagito.
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
you don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the door knob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here. Huh?
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on! Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? He's kind of a robot at the moment, so might. It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Damn, you go crazy, dude. You go really crazy. Junk.
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over the Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished! Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. Ow. He really thinks Hajime now is useless. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. Broken doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
Ah, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what that could mean. What it could mean.
Hey.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all. But none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening. What is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily. So, does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Okay. I'm seriously confused right now. What's going on? Did you die? No, you didn't. Ah, you didn't get the max despair meter. But, well, let's see what comes out of there. But I can now clean up all the poop. It started to smell now. For something I said at the beginning I wasn't gonna pay attention, I am actually really kind of enjoying that thing now. Am I going to talk to everyone? I could miss another Monokuma opportunity, but let's continue. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here?
Hey,
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
you!
You've got a lot of nerve saying that when you used Nekomaru's parts without my permission. Akane, please calm down. In this case, I have to agree with Nagito. Nekomaru already sacrificed himself once to save your life. Don't you think he would gladly do this as well? In order for us to find out what actually happened, so we can find out the black end, that we can live and finally leave this place. Don't you think that is what Nekomaru might have wanted?
Hey, hey!
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? And you want me to push the button, isn't it? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey!
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by the chain. Remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, I can talk to everyone and she's probably gonna be angry. And it probably means that I have to push the button because everyone else cannot do anything in this game. There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I pressed the button. That went pretty easy. Huh?
Hey, hey!
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Impossible. Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange. Yeah, the layout of the room should be completely reversed. That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So,
What do you mean, huh?
hey!
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, it looks exactly the same, and that's the problem. Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey, hey!
Not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. What? They moved? The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They all moved the exact same way. Oh, wait. That was another different voice. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the Grape crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? Can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. Okay. I'm trying to picture now how this funhouse would look like, because I think the elevator is just a single room connecting both houses. Because if you rotate, you go from one door to one door. It means that the elevator itself rotates, but then it would be that both sides would... So if that would happen... Oh, the tower actually moves along with it. It's on some kind of rail. It is the same room. So if that means that the elevator part is actually moving from one way to the other, so it rotates, that means that the exits or the hallways actually are facing in the correct direction, but it only is in the Grape Tower on the right hand side is because you are facing in a different cardinal direction than you are facing in the Strawberry Tower, where it's on the left hand side. But the tower itself actually moves from one place to another and probably therefore has a different door in front of it. So when it was in Grape Tower, it had a strawberry door, but when it moved up to another place, it got a different door. Huh. So that is probably how it works. It moves up and down, and it doesn't have to rotate. And when you go from one house to another house, the elevator rotates. I think that's how it works. Kinda. Because how quick... Yeah, again, I don't know how much time passes by when you go from pushing the button on one part to pushing the button on the other side. That if it is Strawberry House and you have to push it to Grape Tower, how much time goes by before it actually opens. I don't know about some things like that. But that's kind of my explanation that how I am seeing it right now. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. A strange feeling in Tower has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And right, so that means those doors are actually the exits. And does that mean because there was a lot of force applied to the door that he tried to open it, forcing it, trying to let everyone out? Then who would chain that up?
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought? Then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? Well, that is somewhat about sharing information. You can only do things by sharing information. And somehow you are extremely lucky.
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door? Yeah, the doorknob broke off, so... Let's check it out. It's a door with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall.
Well...
Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Broken doorknob has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullet section to review it.
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together. If you can reach it. Just like I did. He's talking about that freaking window, isn't he? The clue that we did not get to see. Darn it, so we need to do it again. That means we're going through it faster because now we know the answers to that escape room. Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
So that means we're not getting to see what is through that window. Again, game, bad design, bad storytelling.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Something got him pissed. I don't think he likes this trial. Huh. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
Well, no. Do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey!
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us. Jeez! What if someone was standing over there? Okay. Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you cannot escape.
I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. Wow.
Damn it!
Ah, but it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? No, that's just desperation. That is a thought that you get something done okay, that you get something good out of the sheer fact that you, well, do something bad that you actually do not want to do. Hope is something that you do want to do, no matter what comes into your path. Doing something you don't want to do just so you can avoid a other situation, that's just desperation. I don't think that's hope. But then again, what does Nagito know? And this game probably has a completely different set of values. But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope. No, it doesn't. No hope needs to be mutually exclusive. Or any hope. There isn't. Each hope is different. And they can exist alongside each other. Or at least most of them.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh well. It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, Surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I cannot comment on a book that I've never read before.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all. So why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope. I think you have hope and desperation really mixed up.
Right?
In some ways, we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go, everyone is waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Says the elite is ultimate lucky dude. Who is full of themselves now? Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator, that shakes this bad. It reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped. Like it always does. And the door opened. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. Actually, it hurts my eyes, so no, I'm not about to applaud this. Damn, this is painful to look at, this background. Even I have to look away. Good grief. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things. So, let's just begin. Get on with it already. So hard, sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey, come
Hey.
on now.
Hey. Don't go talking without my permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
Otherwise I'll roll a dice and based on the result I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Wait, what? Why would you give a robot a sex change operation? What an extreme punishment!
Now then.
Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls! And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again. And now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, Ultimate Team Manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed his friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun.